Sometimes we newscasters become part of the stories we cover. And that's what happened to our Alyssa Ivinson this week in DeKalb County when she was called to testify in a trial. Alyssa is here to tell us more about it.
That's right, and I'm not going to lie, I was a little nervous, even though I talk on the news every night. I had covered Michael Stafford's case last year, and a few weeks ago got a subpoena to be a witness. March 29, 2012, Michael Stafford was facing 5 charges in what court documents say was a sexual assault. On the way into court for his initial hearing, he answered my questions about the accusations against him.
It's not true, and the truth will come out sooner or later.
Okay, why do you think they found your DNA at the scene then?
Because it was consensual.
It's those 9 seconds that caught the attention of DeKalb County prosecutor Clara Mary Weinbrenner.
In this kind of a case, the real issue was identity, and he nailed that down when he said it was consensual.
Getting both sides of a story is what we reporters do every day. Sometimes our investigation can get answers police can't.
You're not wearing a police uniform. Their guard is down, and anytime somebody wants to make a statement, then it's fair game.
For the first time in her career, Weinbrenner called a journalist to the stand. To use our news clip as evidence in the trial, I had to testify to give it what the court calls foundation.
You're establishing that it is what you say it is.
Before I could take the stand, I first had to be sworn in by the judge. Then I was allowed to take the witness stand to give my testimony.
It pretty clearly was the newscast, and there wasn't much to say. That's why you had about 4 questions. There wasn't a whole lot to argue about.
I mainly answered questions about my job and training as a reporter and how we don't work on behalf of the government.
We, in this instance, had sought a ruling to keep that tape out of the evidence, but the judge ultimately ruled against us.
Weinbrenner described the clip as a huge part of her case.
And other lawyers may say it's window dressing because he stipulated those facts. My belief is he wouldn't have stipulated those facts if we didn't have your piece of tape.
Now, as we told you on Wednesday, the jury found Stafford guilty on all 5 charges. As far as me being a witness, the defense attorney added, in his experience, reporters are usually only called to testify in a change of venue request to just talk about the scope of the news coverage involved.
Never a dull moment around here, huh?
No, certainly another check mark on the life experience list.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Alyssa.